Okay, uh, that was a slow start. I was connected to the wrong network, so I reconnected, and I lost about a minute on the clock. But okay, I'm playing at 12:45, so time odds shouldn't be too much of a problem. And we have a Budapest. I'm gonna win back the pawn on e5 and try and go for some, I don't know, some quick initiative somehow, some way. Uh, let's take with this knight. Slightly more aggressive. He's really tempting me. I really want to take a pawn on f2 or on e3. Not much time to think. Nothing seems to work actually. Let's take on... Actually, taking on e3 with the bishop. No, that's all too hopeful. Let's just take on f3 with check. And then I'll move back to f6. Okay, and hello to people in the chat. Hello, ex-villager. Hello to Ben Paul Thurston. Hello, Super Major Pain and Sander Meeson. I should pick up the pace because I lost a lot of time due to the stream setup. I'll put the knight on e4 and then go for this rook lift. Rook a6 to g6 is very typical in the Budapest. Knight g3 looks attractive. Knight take f2 looks... Let's play knight take f2. Probably not sound, but okay, the rook is pinned. The very worst, I'll win the rook and have rook and two pawns for two minor pieces. Best case scenario, I just keep the rook pinned and apply pressure. Like queen h4. Now his king and queen are tied down to defending the rook. And I'll stick my queen in g3. You can't really remove the queen. Now maybe I have some plan of taking on h3. Yeah, it looks okay. Okay, so that's a good move. That's a very good move. I think now I have to take. And he's playing well for his rating. I've played some unsound moves. And getting slightly punished. If he plays bishop d3, I'll take on e1. Then I have to play like queen e6 if he takes on e1. So at least I'm not getting mated. This would be a good move, but he missed it. Let's play h6. He could have taken on h7, and if I take back knight g5, would be a fork. So, okay, now the goal is to flag him. Because white's better here. White has two minors. Actually, maybe it's... No, it's not good for black. White has some attack. But, okay, my rook will come to e8, my bishop will come to c6. I'm now up on time. And the attack isn't too menacing. And this is just 3+0, so there's no added time, which is quite helpful. I think I can be quite confident that he's going to flag here. And also lose material, okay. Let's just play moves. Okay, won the first game. So, I was honestly not planning on streaming, but I needed a break from work. I just got back from the cafe where I didn't have an outlet. I got there, my computer was full on charge. I had like a large peppermint latte, and now I'm highly caffeinated. May not feel like it, but I am, and I just needed a break from doing work. So now I'm here. I'll go back to tournaments. Now he played well for being rated 1245. How high of a rating can someone who starts playing chess seriously get? It depends how serious you are and when you start. Younger players tend to have more potential than older players, because chess is very similar to learning a language. Like, it's easier to learn when you're younger, but it's still possible to get good even if you're older. Just have to put in work and be disciplined. Trying to align this properly. Looks nice. Okay. Someone mentioning the Stafford Gambit, which I'll try and play. I'm still in the process of recording a course, which will be released hopefully by the end of this month, maybe next month. Have more information on it when it comes out. A3, I think I can take and maybe even try and win a pawn. I mean, we could just be trading everything, but A3 wasn't that useful. Now it feels like I have the extra tempo. Trying to figure out how I'm getting some advantage here. Maybe I could take with the B pawn. Imbalance things a little bit. Then like queen f6 maybe. Or just defend this pawn. Okay. So black's up a pawn. I'll play bishop to f5. How do I get better at chess? That's a kind of generic question. But I'll try and answer that question. I'm going to try and answer that question in like an extended blog article or video, because I get that question so often. And I just want to like have some piece of content to point people towards. I don't want to trade, but I might have to. I'll play knight g5. If he wants to take it, he can take it. Can I play the modern defense with g3? Sorry, g6. You don't have to be sorry, but yeah, I can try and play modern next game if I'm black, if I remember. c2 is attacked. The bishop's pinned. My queen is now attacked. Let's play queen e4. Keep the pressure. That was a sound. What sound was that? Cover! $20. I can't see your message. Congrats on... I think that said congrats on 10K YouTube subs. Thanks, Cover. Really appreciate that. Came out of nowhere. Cover, I'm trying to remember where you're from. I feel like you're from Australia, but I could be wrong. Pretty sure it's Australia, though. Okay, this is a free pawn. And let's go back. What is a good rating for hobby player? Depends what level of hobby you're talking about. I mean, like, does hobby mean playing in tournaments? And do the ratings refer to tournament rating or online rating? And these days it's possible to get good quite quickly with the online resources. But you have to devote yourself. You have to spend time doing tactics, doing more instructional things rather than just playing Blitz or Bullets. Okay, so I have 2 extra pawns. I'm going to try and win the g5 pawn. It's a little bit weak. And white's a little bit tied down to b2. Okay. No longer tied down to b2 because the b2 pawn has vanished. I guess I'll take. And then I'll activate the rook this way, going for rook g4 or rook take d4. So I'm just winning an absurd number of pawns. We could trade rooks. But I'll just... Okay. Now I'm okay with a rook trade. Let's activate the king. Now we can trade rooks. And then I'll start pushing pawns. Or winning pawns, and then pushing pawns, and defending pawns. And blockading pawns. Okay, white resigns. GG. Peppermint latte. Yeah, I had a latte. I wanted caffeine. It's a very cheap productivity hack. Maybe not the most healthy hack, but I'm more productive when I'm caffeinated. It's a sad, sad truth. Fish 9, okay. So I'm playing some lower rated players. I'm going to try and win more quickly than the previous 2 games. And now we have a Stafford Gambit. This is the golden position in the Stafford, and he just fell for one of my favorite traps. Because now black wins the queen. And life is good. Life is better. Life is best. Okay, back to tournament. That was a great game. That's why Stafford Gambit, it's such a good opening. Like, these people, they play natural moves and then they fall apart. Okay, now I'm playing a slightly higher rated player compared to my last few opponents. Play a Grand Prix with bishop to b5. Knight f6. Trying to remember. I'll play the 4 knights with like bishop b5. Because a6 I don't think is a great move because I wanted to take anyway. And now maybe even e5. And I'll bring my knight to e4. Attacking a pawn. And let's start with d3. Considering c4, but then knight b4. And d3 is weak. I'm just going to play h3. Want to restrict this bishop. And castle. Though he wants to play queen c7. Let's start with queen e2. If queen c7, I might have some fancy knight d6 move. But now the plan is just to play positional. And also play quicker. I'll start with b3. Preparing bishop b2. So this pawn is supported. I'm ready to play rook d1. I probably just want to play c4 and then rook d1. Kick the knight away. Okay, so he wants to play a4, so I'll play a4 myself. Now b4 is more of an outpost for black, but it shouldn't be a problem. Knight f4 I completely forgot about. Let's do this. g5. Unexpected. Let's start with rook d1. Probably put the other rook on e1, and then just kind of be patient. He kind of wants to sack on h3, though. Is that dangerous? Maybe it's kind of dangerous. I'll prevent him from sacking by sacking myself. Knight takes g5, defending h3. Maybe he'll sack anyway on h3. Have to see. If he doesn't and he moves the knight, I'll play... if knight d5, I'll play f4. Have some attack. There's some positional compensation. Kind of. Ooh, he sacks. Okay, things are getting complicated. I think I will sack the rook. This game is turning into a battle of who can sack more. So if he takes a rook, I'll be down the exchange. If he plays queen g4, it's somehow equal material. Not sure how that happened. Bishop h6, I have to play f4. Then I'll have rook g2 ideas. f6 is probably a good move. Let's play knight e4. And what to do? He wants to play bishop h6 and trap the rook. Yeah, the rook is kind of stuck. I have to move much quicker too. It's the only move I saw. Not the prettiest move though. It creates a very glaring weakness, but have to roll with the punches. e5's kind of a target. Maybe rook here and I'll start pressuring e5. Interesting, but I can take. My bishop's defended, but my rook is kind of overworked, so maybe he'll just win a pawn. But I'm going to win. He wins d3 immediately. Well played. Okay, so I'm down on time. I have a terrible position, but I have hope. I'm going to do this first, avoiding back rank stuff. And then maybe rook e3 soon. And he's nervous. Can tell by the amount of time that he's using. e5's weak. Yeah, he's really nervous. He's probably just like shaking. Just freezing up. Okay, let's double up. The nice thing is h1 is always defended by the knight. Let's play. I don't know what to play. I'll just make a move until he flags. Yeah, knight h1. This is so clutch. Now e4 is weak. Okay, I take with check, very important. Maybe back with check, and then I'll activate the rook. And black is flagging. Okay, not the best quality game, but a game nonetheless. Okay, what are people saying? Just add blue in the chat. The lone mod. Wait, not the lone mod, because we have Axe Villager too. But Axe Villager leaving for school, but it's after midnight. But he's probably in Norway, so that makes sense. Should be Streamlabs as a banner below stream. Wait, what? Oh, how can I donate? There should be a donate command, but I don't know. Jimmy Ackerman, welcome back. Could you have won the bishop at the end with bishop g5 check? Wait, what? Oh, knight g5 check. Yes. That's a move that I missed. I was so focused on defending, I forgot about attacking. What time control is good for practice? Not the time control that I'm playing, unless you want to practice Blitz. But, I mean, to practice your overall chess, probably at least 10 minutes or more. Alex CL, welcome. First time, nice. If there's any other first time people here, let me know. Back to tournament. 53 minutes left. I could try and make a running for first place. I was not really intending to play the whole tournament, but maybe it'll happen. So VPG 17, Connor Monday. Wait, Connor Monday. It just turned Monday. Because it's midnight. Wow. Happy Monday. Do I want to berserk? No, let's play normal. Let's play a London. Ooh, Dutch. Let's play a London anyway. And the philosophy of Dutch, or of London versus Dutch, is white will play more ambitiously with c4. And very key move coming up after castling pawn c5. And this is an interesting line. White wants to open this diagonal, get in bishop c4 check, maybe provoke d5 so I can exploit e5. h4 is a common move. h6 is reasonable. Let's play queen b3, target e6. I want to provoke d5 and then exploit e5. Queen e7, so he's being reasonable. Let's just play rook d1. Keeping some tension. Not entirely sure what's going on. Thinking about d5 here. But then e5. Maybe I can play like knight d2. It looks passive, but let's do it. It might be a pawn sack. Like you could take on c3 and then take on c5, but then e5 is very weak. Okay, he wants to play knight a5. Some d5? No, knight a5. So probably queen a3 is typical. Apply pressure. I'm threatening to win a pawn. If he takes, I probably play knight e5 and go for e5 exploitation. d5, interesting. So he wants to play... Actually, I don't know what he wants to play next. Now it just seems pleasant. Like, this is what I was kind of hoping for. I guess maybe he has long-term ideas of e5. I have long-term ideas of bishop take knight. Yeah, let's play this, or at least attack that, and then retreat to c2. Retreat to b2. Sometimes you have to retreat before you can win. I want to put my king on g1. He's going to play like bishop a6 maybe. Or that. Okay, let's put the king on g1. Put the bishop on a4. Interesting. I don't think I want to trade bishops. The reason for putting my king on g1 and not castling is my rook wants to stay on the h file. Let's take. Put the bishop on b3. I'm happy he took with pawn because now the file's closed. My queen is safe from the rook. That move was completely unexpected. But maybe it's just a trade because I win h6. I do have to start moving quicker. Maybe rook b1 coming. e6 will be a target as well. Okay, let's take and then play knight g5. If king f6, knight h7. I'll go for f4, discouraging e5, preparing king f2, controlling e5. Rook d2, I guess. It's going to play rook b5 probably. Ooh, do I have this move? This move attacks a knight and pins a knight. I think this just wins material. That's nice. And he can't even, like, give away the exchange. Because the knight and the rook are both undefended. This is very nice. So he just resigns. I don't watch The Big Bang Theory, so I don't know who Sheldon is. I've been compared to, like, so many different people, though. I have a list of people that I've been compared to, so I'll have to add Sheldon to the list and maybe look up some episode. Yeah, that was a weird game. Some weird opening. Very tense position. I completely forgot about queen takes c5, this pawn being pinned on d4, but it wasn't that bad. And then, yeah, around here I liked the position. And this maneuver with bishop e2 to h5 was just bad. I even missed bishop a4 right away. Okay, back to tournament. 11th place, 16 points. So I'm 8 points away from the lead. I could maybe start berzerking. Maybe if I play some lower rated players. I'm not accepting challenges right now. Okay, I'll berzerk, and I'll play e4. I just have to remember I berzerked, and I'll play quickly. Hey, it's some bits. Thanks for the bits. Grey Hatter. Danish Gambit. It's hard to play the Danish Gambit against the Carol Khan. 97. I'm trying to remember this line. I think this. And then 95. Oops, I dropped my queen. Oh, he didn't take it. I think this is reasonable. I just have to move more quickly. Ooh, I blundered a pawn. No, don't play queen a5. Okay, he didn't see queen a5. That's good. Now I have a pleasant position. Bishop pair. Relatively open. Open d file and half open e file. I can live with this. Ooh, g3 runs into bishop g4 and the rook is trapped. So always play bishop f1. And always play king b1. Ben Feingold would be so happy with me right now. I'm going to play... Ooh, okay, let's play c4. I want to play g3 and bishop back to d3. Okay, bishop e3, this is a target. Probably want to play rook ed1. And then like rook d6. And move quickly. Maybe bishop d3. Is this winning a pawn? This is winning a pawn. Maybe even two pawns, because these two things are attacked. This is nice. So now I'm up 2 pawns. I have a pass c pawn. Explosive. You have to be a little bit careful. Okay, I just blundered the pawn back, but he didn't take it. There are opposite colored bishops. This should be winning. My king wants to be on c3. And then I can start pushing them. Throw in a check. Start pre-moving. And the strategy here, when like it comes to pushing pawns, white wants to push the pawns along the light squares. So black can't set up a blockade. So the next move is c6, and then I'll just work the pawns down to the end of the board, unless he sacks, and then it's winning. Okay. So this should be an easy win. Ooh, I have a funny idea. Okay. I'm going to try and mate him with moving my king. Let's see if this is going to work. He's not falling for anything. Well, let's play this. Where's mate? Looking for mate. Maybe he'll play h6. Okay, this is good enough. This is really bad technique, but I am winning. I want to mate him with the final move being a king move. Not sure if that's possible to set up. Probably not. I have to be careful about lag. No! No! Why did I drop my queen? No. That was really bad. That was really, really bad. I got way too careless. I was just trying to flag him. I had so much time too. I had 2 full seconds. Oh, queen b5. So bad. I was having like flashbacks to this. Was it Karpov, Judith Polgar? Pretty sure it was Karpov, Judith Polgar. Wait, I'm doing a Google search. Karpov, Judith Polgar, stalemate. Yeah. For those of you who haven't seen this before, quick side note. And I'm mainly showing this to make myself feel better about myself. We're going to go to study. And we're going to call this making myself feel better about myself. And the first chapter is going to be this game. Is the board not aligned? Safari is weird. Okay, that's good enough. So this is what we call chess therapy. When you have a very disappointing game, and then in order to feel better about yourself, you look at someone else's disappointment, basically. Let's just zoom forward to the end. Karpov was winning. He made a queen. And then Karpov essentially does what I kind of did, was just throw the position away in one move, queen f3. And it's stalemate. So now I feel better about myself, because if Karpov makes these mistakes, it's okay. The world goes on. Back to tournament. I'm in 14th place. I stopped using Chrome because it was too laggy, and Safari is not laggy at all. Now I'm on tilt, but I'm still above 2300. Okay, let's play e5. He's playing some kind of hippo, maybe? What is going on? Maybe he's confused. This is very deep opening preparation. Hey, I won. My prep was too good. I was texting a friend the other day because we were like sharing prep. I typed in prep, and then autocorrect is trolling me, and it changes prep to Oreo. because it thought I meant to type O's rather than P's. Let's berserk again. Let's play knight c6. It's a fun line. Now e5. e4. This knight's kind of stuck. Okay, this is fun. Do this. I'm okay with trading queens. Also okay with pinning the knight. So we trade a lot. But I like my development. Let's castle, go for rook e8. g5 maybe? I don't know. Let's play a5. Make sure the bishop's defended. I don't want to trade off this bishop because it's a good bishop. I'll play b6, defend this pawn. And then I'll go for infiltration. One of these squares looks nice. Okay, I'm saving the bishop. This b5 kind of traps the knight. Let's play g5 first. Both of his knights are kind of getting kicked around. Problem with b5 is he can take, and then knight c3. Maybe I'll have b4 in the end. I have to play g4 and keep the h-file closed. Whoa. Okay, knight c3 is coming. But this is a nice outpost. I want to go for b5, b4. Also, I'm so low on time. I forgot I berserked. No one reminded me. Maybe I'll have some mating attack. This is actually getting interesting. I wanted him to play knight b6. Still hoping for knight b6. In the meantime, my plan is c5, c4. Oh, I lost a pawn, but he didn't take it. Now the plan is probably rook c8. Whoa, what is this? Oh, he wanted to play knight f6. Okay, my king is kind of safe. His knight's attacked. To move much quicker. No, I lost the rook, no. This is going to end badly. This is ending very badly. Okay, he doesn't know the bridge technique. Oh man, I'm losing another game. This is really bad. That was terrible. Oh no. What went wrong there? Oh, I lost. I forgot about my time. It was a nice position. And then I got low on time and blundered a rook. Because I pre-moved rook c1. Ouch. It's too late. Okay, I'll take opening recommendations. We want... Okay, Sicilian... Someone said Danish Gambit. If he plays e5, I'll play Danish Gambit. Nope, never mind. I'll play a Panov. Knight c6, okay. So we have a Panov. I think taking and then queen b3. This is a very famous line, actually. Yeah, I remember playing this. Knight takes c3 is not the move. Usually e6 is the move. Because white has double pawns, but I have an open file. Oh, the bridge technique. I should have shown that. As a matter of winning the game more easily. h2. Is that... It's probably not a threat because I have queen take b7. Let's play this. It takes a lot of bravery for black to castle kingside. h6 is reasonable. Let's retreat. Now he can't castle kingside because I have bishop take h6. So maybe he'll castle queenside. Then I'll play rook b1. Well, that was probably a bad move. Because his king is less safe than my king. I can take this. Put the king on f1. It should be relatively safe there. Put the rook on g3. Wait, knight f4. I forgot about knight f4. Okay, but it's still okay, I think. A little bit scary. Play this. If queen d3, king g2. I'm actually threatening mate in 1 here. Wait. This is getting scarier. I think this is all okay. It's very sketchy. This is very, very sketchy. My king is so fragile. Okay, so he saw the mate in 1 threat. Now I can probably take on g6 and just win. So somehow I, okay, survived the worst of it. And this should be mate in a few. There we go. He had queen g1, but I could have run away to h3 and g4. So, any hope to win the tournament? 36-22. Well, still kind of within range, but I need to like berserk and streak out. He missed maiden 1. He did have queen g1, but yeah, I think infinite flash is right. The king would run to g4. Bishop e2. Okay, so for this game I have to remember that I berserked. And I'll play quickly enough. And okay, we have some sharp position now. Try and attack on the queen side. He's playing well. Let's play this. Wow. He's playing well and he's playing quickly. Okay, I have to play much quicker. At least I have 2 half-open files on the queen side, so my rooks are kind of in play. I'm gonna sack some pawns. Maybe get a queen to f4. I have 35 seconds. This is not a situation I want to be in, but what to do? This battery is actually very strong now. I have some tactical threats. You can't really challenge the battery either. Or he can. Okay, let's take. I want to play g4 soon. Maybe. If he takes on g4, I play rook take a7. And stuff is happening. This is a threat. This is an idea. If he plays king d8, I just check and win the rook. So I think the position is busted, but I don't have much time. I mean, rook take b7, also a threat. Okay, let's take. Everything will be hanging. Take either rook. Let's take this rook. So now I'm up 2 rooks. Okay, and he just resigns. That was nice. So that was a berserk game. Win 3 points for that. I'm in 11th place. First place has 40 points, so I'm 15 points out of first, which is only 3 wins away. But he's probably going to keep winning games too, so it won't be so easy. Remind me to show the bridge after this tournament. Yeah, let's berserk and let's play aggressively. I'll show the bridge technique if people remind me. The joys of the Budapest. He's actually playing decently, as this rook is getting kicked around. But it's still a fun position. Never mind. This is kind of annoying. We'll trade bishops and plant the rook in d4. Play c5. Yeah, so now black's controlling d4. I'll probably put the rook back on h6. And then go for d6. I'm threatening queen take g3. That's nice. Wait a minute, I have to be careful what I take with. This is hanging. He'll play rook b1 probably, or not. Just defend. I don't know what to do. Position feels stuck. Put the knight on e5 probably. And okay, white's gonna flag. Maybe go for this. Okay, I am in 7th place, 14 points out of first, about 20 minutes left. I'm going to try to keep it up. 5-point victories are always nice. What is my repertoire? I like to play aggressive openings in Blitz. Playing Wietek, okay. Strong player. Berzerking. He's berzerking back. That's nice. Let's play a Panov. I think I played him in this line before. Wow, I have a terrible score against Wietek. 7-1. What is this? He's playing well. Let's play h3, preventing bishop g4. d3. Bishop g5. Put the rook on d1. Let's take and play queen b1. And then knight e4 to c5. Okay, knight a4, I guess. Yeah, he's playing very well. Let's take and play bishop b4 and win a rook. Maybe rook e4 and g4. Okay, it's getting really messy now, but I think things are slightly solid. Things are kind of scary too, but what to do? Bring the knight to e3. Ooh, he took with pawn. Was not expecting that. Yeah, this is looking really bad now. It's looking really bad. No! That was really bad. We tick. Too good. Okay. Ooh, I'm playing the guy in first place. Maybe should not have berserked, but it's okay. So this is a French variation of two knights attack. Maybe queen e2. Okay, I'm trying to be aggressive. Castle queenside. Whoa. To be a little bit careful. It's castle kingside. Change of plans. I'll take on e6 and play positionally. Oh, rook e8. Will he play king f7? That was nice. And that's the guy in first place. Okay, that's a good sign. So now I'm in 5th place. I really have to start winning more games, and he has to start losing more games. Or keep losing more games. Yeah, that loss to Wheatic was not preferable. Also, that draw ages ago is not preferable. What is this opening people are playing? Let's play this. Okay, I'm trying to be aggressive again. And I blundered a pawn. But I have some kind of compensation. Maybe let's play this. Bishop g4. Yeah, knight h5 and knight g3 will maybe come. Or maybe not. Okay. Yeah, this is very uncomfortable. Because he's playing strong moves and he's playing quickly. I don't really have chances to do much. Let's do this. Okay, I'll take and play g5, I guess. Or not. Let's play rook. Play king b8 first. I want to play g5 soon. Had to play rook d7 to not allow bishop f6. That's a good move. Or is it? Wow, he's playing so well. But I'm attacking e4. Okay, king is kind of safe. So strong. Wait a minute. This is checkmate in one move. Yes. Yes. Okay. That was nice. I felt like I was getting smashed that game until I wasn't getting smashed. Like he was on the verge of checkmating me and then it was a random mate in 2. Okay. 4th place. I'm 8 points out of the lead. So that's just 2 berserks away. Let's berserk again. And let's play a Grand Prix. Someone was mentioning Grand Prix earlier. It's a nice aggressive opening to play. Play a4. Bishop b3. My mouse is being over enthusiastic. What's going on here? Have to dial down the settings. He wants to play c4, so let's play a5. Knight a8, only move. Ooh. Well, now he's losing a pawn or a knight. His choice. Okay, he loses a pawn. Let's play bishop to b3. Keep the knight restricted. Always play king h1. I think the queen wants to go to h3. And then like g4, g5. And probably f5 somewhere in there. If knight g7, queen h6. Okay, now it's a matter of mating somehow on h7. Yeah, probably knight g5, bishop takes g5, f takes g5, and then I'll lift my rook over. f6 weakens this diagonal. If f6, probably f5. Also, rook g1 to g3 might be even more direct. Yeah, that's probably simpler. Let's start with this. Open the f file. Bring the other rook to g1. There's 11 minutes left. Ooh, free queen. Please resign. Oh, he's not resigning. Okay, I'll have to win the old-fashioned way. What am I doing? I just want him to resign. Okay, there we go. Okay. Third place. I'm one game away from tying the lead. This is going to be close. Okay, Stafford Gambit time. Okay, free pawn. Let's take here and bishop c5. And castling, rook e8 coming. d6. Okay, this is what I want. Just sharp position, can play for a win. He's playing for a win too. Not the most comfortable situation. Maybe I'll play queen here, going for bishop f5. Let's play this. Greek gift, maybe? Greek gift on the queen side. Do I go for it? I go for it. YOLO. Is he going to take? He does take. Okay, queen a4 coming. This is a double piece sacrifice. This better work. Really better work. It's very risky. So he has some counterplay. Has some time to think. So, ooh, unexpected. That looks really bad though. Looks just really bad. Okay, at the very least I'm winning back material. And even more. Like I'll take on f2 and then win the exchange. And be up a few pawns too. Okay, this is nice. Be nice if he just resigns so I have time for a game or two more. But yeah, people are in fighting moods today. So I want to go for rook e2. The ultimate plan. Maybe queen c4 ideas. And now rook e2 is a threat. Queen c1, queen c4, I'll win c3. Okay. Should actually be mate. Somehow. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, not yet. I'll win the knight. And win the rook. And win the pawn. And then win the win the queen and then win the king. There we go. So I'm still in third place. 2 points behind. I'm on a streak. This is going to be close. Okay, the guy in first place has a losing position. Berserk again. He's berserking too. That's great. Play a Stafford. Okay, now it's already winning. Or is it? Yes, it is. Okay. Free queen. Such a great opening. Maybe g5, g4. Let's take on d4 first and then g4. Should have time for like one more game after this. So much pressure build up. This is great. This is so great. Okay. I'm in first place. What a miracle. After so many bumps in the road. Now it's still not over. I probably have to finish one more game. Back over 2,300. There's 2 people that could potentially catch me. One of them lost their streak, which is great. Okay, someone just passed me. Let's berserk, and I can't use more than a minute this game. Hey, it's a sub. Thanks for the sub. Please take on c2. Ooh, b7's hanging. Okay. Wait, this is getting awkward. Maybe d4 next. Kicking the knight. This is getting really awkward. I'm playing really badly, actually. But it's okay. Keep calm. Knight d2 next. Just have to neutralize things. Knight b3. Not the prettiest position. Let's play king d2. Yeah, this is actually really ugly. This is really ugly. This is looking really, really bad. Time-wise, position-wise. Trying to hold on. Oh no. No, this is really bad. Well, I'm not going to win this tournament. No, wait, what? No, I wanted to play f7. No. Well, this is a really sad finish. Really hoping my opponent pulls a Karpov. Ouch. Well, that didn't count for tournament points. I was passed by Wheatic. So I finished in third place. Disappointing, but that's what happens. Good tournament. It was topsy-turvy. That was a really low-quality last game. A lot of low-quality games, which I apologize for. But I tried. I feel like I had hope there if I play f7. Someone asking what pulling a Karpov means. I guess they were in here earlier. Pulling a Karpov is... Let's go to study. Myself. Making myself feel better about myself. This is pulling a Karpov. Karpov against Judah Polgar, 1998. About 20 years ago. Karpov played queen f3 and stalemated. It was a rapid match. Well, thanks guys for sticking around. I think what I'll do, because people were asking about the bridge, I'll just really quickly show the bridge. A gentle reminder about the bridge. Okay. I like gentle reminders. Let's find the game. It's a game I lost. I think it was this one. Okay, so time for an endgame lesson. When it comes to a bridge in chess, it's all about shelter. Like if it's raining, then you want to hide under a bridge. In this case, I'm continually checking the king. And it seems like the king has no shelter. Like I think what he eventually did was like go in front of the pawn, but then the pawn can't promote. So the bridge technique is actually very simple. The move to play, you play king d5. The move to play is king b5. Let's go to analysis board. King b5. And now this is the bridge. Like this specific position, the bridge happens with rook to b4. So the rook is basically providing shelter to the king, which allows the pawn to promote. That's it. Wasn't nothing like too fancy. But this is very common in king endings, I believe. Or at least in rook pawn endings. Anyway, hopefully some people learned something about Okay, it's late. It's hard to talk when it's late. I think I'm gonna end it there. Did I miss any other questions? Psycho Rooks, hello. Looking for questions. Oh, also, thanks to Entity SE for the Twitch sub. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks guys for watching. I'll be back maybe in the future. I'll be on the broadcast tomorrow for St. Louis Chess Club. People can check it out at 3:30 p.m. Central Time. Good night.